Hello doll fans and welcome back to Beauty Inside a Box. It is nearly the most wonderful time of the year. It's getting close to Christmas. Woo! I love pigs in blankets. I love rewatching the Muppets Christmas Carol. I love decorating the Christmas tree, and I also love Advent calendars. Advent calendars are great. If you're an impatient girly like me, you get a little treat every day up until Christmas to tide you over until the big day. And today on my channel, I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the Barbie Christmas Advent Calendar. Woo! This has become a bit of a series on my channel because I've done an unboxing review of the Barbie Advent Calendar every year for the past, I think, 6 years. I've done it for a while. So if you want to get an idea of how the Barbie Christmas Advent Calendar has evolved over the years, you can definitely check out my Barbie Advent Calendar playlist and look at my review every year. Now, the past couple years for the Barbie Advent Calendar, I've been extremely disappointed. It's another plastic collar. Are you kidding me? It's another pet. I would be so disappointed if I was a kid and this is what I got 2 days in a row. From the garish colours to the tacky painted on clothes and the cheap accessories. It's just like a bunch of cheap plastic rubbish, basically. Normally it just looks like a repackaged Barbie Dreamtopia playset. And those Dreamtopia playsets were some of the worst products Barbie has ever made. This year is a little tiny bit better. I'm still quite disappointed in the selection of gifts you get, but you know, it's a tiny improvement. But we're going to discuss everything in this video. I encourage you to let me know your thoughts and feelings on the Barbie Advent Calendar in the comments below. And if you love dolls as much as I do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and also consider supporting me on Patreon. I have loads of exclusive videos on my Patreon, and I'm really, really proud of them. My most recent video was all about the history of the Barbie collector line. I also have a video about Barbie's style evolution. I have a video all about Barbie food. I have a video all about the evolution of the Barbie face molds. And I have loads of collection videos and a updated room tour. There are currently 22 exclusive videos on my Patreon, and access to them starts from only $3, so definitely give it a go. I would really appreciate this financial support, especially around this time of year. Patreon subscription could also be a good Christmas present. Just a thought. And I just want to say thank you to all of my patrons who are already supporting me. Anyway, let's get back to talking about the Barbie Advent Calendar. Now, the first thing I want to say is one of the complaints I've had for the past couple of years with the Barbie Advent Calendar is it's not very Christmassy. You know, the past couple of years, it's had nothing to do with Christmas. This year, it's a little bit more Christmassy, a tiny, tiny bit more Christmassy. On the front, we can obviously see Christmas trees, Christmas lights, another Christmas tree over here. There's some snow on the floor. For some reason, there's like what looks like a wedding cake, or maybe a birthday cake. Anyway, there's the dazzling Barbie logo. There's a little circle here where I think you're meant to put like to blah 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 from Santa. And then there are these lovely illustrations of Barbie. There's a little window here, you can see what the first gift is, and it's of course a doll. We love that. And it says here that there are 24 surprises. Now on the back of the box, you can actually see what this set comes with. So cover your eyes if you don't want to know and you want it to be a surprise. But here we have all of the different prizes. And the thing that I find most disappointing about the Barbie Advent Calendar every year is it doesn't come with very many pieces of fashion. It doesn't come with that many clothes. And I just find that really disappointing. Here on the back, they've tried to make it look like it comes with 2 complete outfits, but it doesn't. Like, this is a jacket. So it kind of comes with like 1.5 outfits, which I think is really, really rubbish. And then everything else in the set is just plastic rubbish. I just wish it came with like 3 complete outfits. That's all I ask. I paid, I think, about £27 for this, which is very reasonable. That is a very reasonable price. I still think we could have had like one more outfit. Also, I'd be willing to pay a little bit more for a set which came with more outfits. You know, maybe they should start making a cheaper budget advent calendar and another more deluxe one that costs, say, like £50 and you get like 4 or 5 outfits. I would love that. But as it is, I think this is just like really disappointing. On the positive side, this set definitely has a lot more style than the previous sets where you just get like plastic fairy wings and stuff. This is a lot cuter. I'm definitely a lot more excited by this one than I have been for previous years. You can take this off if you want to keep it a surprise as well. Get a better look at the images on the back there. When I used to film these videos, I used to open all the windows and then put the stuff back and reopen it throughout December. But I haven't done that in recent years because, you know, these sets are just so disappointing. Like, what's the point? But anyway, let's get started. Day number 1, December 1st, which is actually my birthday, we get a doll. Okay, so here we have the doll, and wow, this is the most basic Barbie I've ever got. About 5 or 6 years ago, the doll you got on the 1st of December would have a removable swimsuit, and I miss that because obviously now we just get this painted on swimsuit, which I think is so rubbish. Like, come on, it's just painted on. At least it doesn't have loads of like weird designs. I hate it when they do that. This is like a nice basic plastic swimsuit, but it is still a plastic swimsuit, which I just think is rubbish. You know, you want to be able to take the outfits off your doll and rearrange them. The pixelation on her face is pretty bad. You know, it definitely could be worse, but it's not great. Kind of disappointed about that. You can really see it on her eyebrows and on her lips. The hair quality is awful. This is the cheapest, coarsest, most unexciting Barbie hair imaginable. I hate this hair. Ugh, it feels so cheap. It's very thickly rooted, like there's a lot of rooting, that's good. There aren't any bald patches, but it just feels so coarse. It literally feels like horsehair or something. And unfortunately, there is basically no articulation on this doll. She just has the basic 5 points of articulation. All the plastic feels very hollow and cheap. So the doll itself is quite disappointing. I wish we had gotten Barbie Advent Calendars in the 90s. I bet you would have got a beautiful high quality doll and then different fashion pieces every single day. That would have been so iconic. But we didn't. We only get modern ones, which just aren't very good. They definitely used to be a lot better. I remember the first one I got had a doll with removable clothes and like at least 4 or 5 outfits, 4 or 5 complete outfits. My favorite one of all time had this like silver outfit, which I just thought was so iconic. But unfortunately, the quality is not what it used to be. Anyway, now we are going to go to day number 2. We get our first piece of material fashion. It's this plasticky, ugly skirt. I am very unimpressed by this material. I don't really like this pattern, but it is quite Christmassy. I will say that. My positive comment is that it is quite Christmassy, this pattern with the bows. Bows kind of give Christmas, you know? But the material, ew, it's like this shiny, like fake leather material or something. I don't know, it's just not very nice. I like the shape of the skirt, I'll say that. It's like kind of a pencil skirt. Okay, day 3, which is where... It's always so hard to find the days. Where is day 3? There. Oh! Okay. We get our first pair of shoes. Now, in previous years, we didn't get a pair of shoes until like 2 weeks into the advent calendar, which was like a bit rubbish. My doll just had no shoes for 2 weeks. But here we got a pair of shoes on day 3. Here they are. They are these silver shoes with bows on. They're quite cute. I do quite like these. Not my favorite Barbie shoe mold, but they're cute. And I do like, you know, modern Barbie shoes stay on really well. Okay, day 4 is here. Ooh, we get a bag and a bracelet. 2 for 1. Okay, here we have the bag and the silver bracelet. Or is it meant to be a watch? No, I think it's meant to be a bracelet. These are cute. I do quite like the fact that all of her accessories and shoes match at the moment. That's very cute. She's ready for a night on the town. Okay, day 5, the 5th of December. Ew. Okay, I absolutely hate this necklace. Okay, so we got these sunglasses that are in the shape of hearts. They're kind of cute, I guess. They're kind of giving like music festival vibes. And this necklace, I hate this necklace. It feels so cheap and rubbish, and I really don't like this mold. So I'm gonna take that off straight away. Oh, she's dropped her bag. Anyway, let's go to day 6. It's a little one. Okay, it is this belt. This little plastic belt. Yeah, I don't mind that. It looks quite cute. Kind of separates the outfit a little bit. So far, I have to say, I think she looks okay. I think the style of this year's advent calendar is a lot better than previous years. But, you know, it's still not amazing. But, yeah, I like this little belt. It's cute. Day 7. We have another piece of material fashion. Wouldn't it be so fun if, like, the majority of the advent calendar was material fashion? Oh, and it's a little sparkly top. Okay, here is the top. I really like this top. I love the material. It's super shiny. I think it's a shame that, you know, her midriff is showing a little bit and you can see that she's wearing this, like, weird pink plastic bodysuit underneath. Really hate that. But I really like this top. I think this top might be one of my favorite things you get in this set. What do you guys think? So far, like, this is a nice outfit. This is a cute outfit. And it is kind of festive. Okay, day 8. Where is day 8? Here it is. Another piece of plastic. It's another awful plastic necklace. I hate these. Ugh. There you can see this bulky, ugly, cheap plastic necklace. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It's coming right off. Those, like, big statement necklaces are so out of date. Why does Barbie still wear these big, oversized necklaces? Like, that's not stylish anymore. Anyway, now we're going to number 9. Number 9. Where are you? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's a small one. It's a little one. Oh, okay. We got this little plastic diamond shape purse. I actually quite like this. It's kind of cool, like a little bit random. It's a little diamond shape purse. I think it's cute. I remember this mold. It was first used for the fashionistas, like way back in like 2010. I think it's like a fun mold. And you can even open the purse, which is quite nice. I thought for a second it wasn't on this piece of card, but it is. It's just printed like really, really small for some reason. Number 10. Number 10. It's quite a long one. Oh no! It's fallen out! Ah! Okay, I got it. Ugh. Ugh. It's another ugly, long, plastic statement necklace. I hate these. I hate these. So ugly. Why? Who would wear that? Okay. Number 11. 11. Where are you? Why can't I find... it's another small one. It's the obligatory... You knew it was coming. It's the Barbie dog. The puppy mold. Every single Barbie product these days comes with a little plastic puppy. I don't like how they've printed their eyes. Like, why doesn't he have whites of his eyes? You know, like the white bit? It just looks cheap, you know? Does it turn its head? No. Anyway, so it comes with a puppy. 12. Day 12, 12th of December. We get another pair of shoes. Of all the kind of plastic accessories you get in these sets, the shoes are definitely my favorite. They feel very cheap. Here we have the plastic shoes. This is one of my least favorite Barbie shoe molds, I think. I don't understand why the heel is like connected to the front bit. Yeah, I don't really like these shoes. But at least now her shoes match her belt. That's quite cool. I like that. Okay, day 13. Day 13. There it is. More plastic rubbish. Okay, so we have this little plastic black bracelet and this purse. I think it's probably my least favorite of the bags so far. And the plastic is so cheap. It feels like kind of greasy. Do you know what I mean? Like the plastic is like seeping. It's like sticky and greasy. Ew. Day 14. It's another plastic accessory. It's another bag. Getting bored of these bags. A heart-shaped bag. Yeah, it's quite cute. It's fine. Day 15. Oh, it's a big one. It's another piece of material fashion. Yay, finally. Imagine doing this every day, like so many necklaces. Oh, it's a skirt. Hasn't been hemmed. So we're gonna take off our other skirt. The other skirt kind of grew on me. I kind of don't mind the other skirt now. I thought I was gonna like this one more, but the material feels very cheap. Then again, the material feels very cheap on the other one as well. There's the new skirt. Yeah, it's quite cute. Can't decide which skirt I like more. I thought I was gonna like this one, but I actually think I like this one more. I just like the shape a little bit better. At least it's a material piece of fashion, you know? Small wins. Day 16. We got another pair of sunglasses and this little necklace. Yeah, I don't love the sunglasses, I won't lie. I'm gonna take them off. The necklace is probably my favorite of the necklaces so far. It's a little bit more chic. I was reading an article today about how adults buying toys for themselves is becoming such a massive part of the toy industry. So I don't know why Mattel insists on making such cheap rubbish, because Barbie has such a strong history, such a strong legacy. I'm sure more adults would buy Barbie dolls for themselves if the dolls were nice quality, you know? People are only going to buy this for like their 2-year-old that doesn't really care about like details and stuff like that. To be honest, I think even the 2-year-old should have better quality than this, but let's carry on. What day are we on? 18, is it? 17. Okay, we have 2 bags. We have this little clutch and this little plastic bow-shaped see-through clutch. The bow-shaped one is quite fun. 18. Okay, day 18 is a flat plastic balloon. Why didn't they even make it round? Because of the way her hand is positioned, it like floats out to the side, which looks stupid. Unless you meant to do it this way? No. How are you meant to do this? If she had better articulation, you could make it so that she's holding it like straight up like that, but... Rubbish! Why is it flat? Terrible. Next, number 19. It's another pair of sunglasses and a necklace. I'm not obsessed with the sunglasses, but this is probably my favorite Barbie necklace so far. It's just small and cute and understated. It's not some big statement necklace. It's just cute, you know? I like that necklace. Okay, number 20. We're nearly at the end. It's a ring for you. It obviously doesn't fit on my fingers, which might show you who the target audience is for this set. Okay, now we have number 21. Okay, I have mixed feelings about this one. It's a present. I think this is the first plastic accessory we've got, which has actually had painted details. So that's definitely a positive. I find it kind of annoying that the present is hollow. It's like empty. I wish they'd just like covered that up, but yeah, you know, it's cute. And also, it's Christmassy. So many of the Barbie Advent calendars have nothing to do with Christmas. So, you know, I do appreciate that this one is actually a little bit festive. Okay, number 22. It's another pair of shoes. I'm really not a fan of this shoe mold, though. I just don't like this little tiny heel. It looks so stupid. I don't like them. I don't like the frills. But I like the plastic they've used. It's quite fun. It definitely doesn't go with this outfit. I feel like these shoes might go with trousers. But, you know, Barbie never wears trousers anymore because it's too much material for Mattel. Well, at least I think that's the reason. It'd be great if this set came with, like, a pair of trousers as well. 23. Christmas Eve. Okay. That one came with, I kid you not, a Barbie knuckle duster, and a heart-shaped knuckle duster. Interesting. Barbie's going to Fight Club, Barbie Fight Club. And it also came with this headband, which I don't love, I'll be honest. Okay, and we're on to the final day. The final day. What are we gonna get on Christmas Eve? You know, it is actually probably the best thing we get in the whole set. It is the black jacket. And there we have our final gift. It is this leather, kind of fake leather jacket. It's quite cute, you know, I don't hate this. I wish the sleeves were longer. I don't know why. I mean, I don't mind it being cropped, but I think with the short sleeves, it kind of just looks like it shrank. I wish it had long sleeves. That would be cool. But I guess Mattel was trying to save money on material again. I have to say, overall, I think this is definitely a better Barbie Advent Calendar than last year. Last year's was just awful. This year has, you know, some fun fashion pieces, although they are just very, very few and far between. We basically got like one complete outfit and an extra skirt. That's it. And then everything else in this set is just cheap plastic rubbish, which is such a shame. Such a shame. I really wish Mattel would put a little bit more effort into the Barbie Advent Calendar. Her legs are so loose. They're literally like just wobbling around. That's so cheap. Like, why are her legs so loose? Anyway, there we have it, doll fans. What did you guys think of the Barbie Advent Calendar? Like I said before, I think it's a slight improvement from last year, but still quite disappointing. Let me know which year was your favorite for the Barbie Advent Calendar. I can't remember which year it was. I'll put it up on the screen, but whichever year had that silver outfit, that's my favorite year, definitely. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here, like this video if you enjoyed it, check me out on Instagram and TikTok, and consider supporting me on Patreon. Like I said, loads of fun exclusive videos. And have a great Christmas, doll fans. Have a great Advent. And I will see you real soon. Bye. Thank you so much to Siren Kelly, Nikki, Sunny, Bobby and Cheryl, Imani, Tracy, Jiko, Patty Heiss, Anna, Jordan, Cynthia, Raina Ray, Petra, Desi, Michael, @dolls_on-the-go, Jasper, Lillian Lish, Michael and Russ, Amber Rodriguez, Natalie, Doreen, Lexi, Jeremy, Shannon, Angelique, Spooky Mama Baker, Vito and Logan, Sophie, Ronnie, Megan, Heights Nurse, and Linda. And thank you to all my other Patreon supporters. Your support means everything.